we depart for China. HaLong Bay. Yeah, exactly for HaLong Bay.
Welcome to HaLong Bay, one of the most spectacular natural wonders in Vietnam. In this video, we're gonna talk everything about the HaLong Bay Day Tour and what it has to offer you in terms of food and the beauty of this incredible destination. A truly unforgettable experience of visiting the mysterious caves, which is a must-see for everyone traveling to HaLong Bay, Vietnam. We will talk about adventurous activities that you can choose like kayaking, boating in the bamboo boats, swimming, climbing up to the top of the island for a stunning panoramic view of HaLong Bay. Whether you are traveling solo, with friends or a family, or on a romantic getaway, a boat tour is a perfect way to explore this natural wonder.
Okay, good morning, sir and madam. Good morning, everyone. So, how are you? Okay, I'm so happy to hear about that. Thank you very much. Yes, sir and madam, welcome you.
There are a variety of tours available from a few hours to several days with different routes and activities to choose from. We booked a day tour online from klook.com. They usually pick up from your hotel early in the morning around 7ish and drop back to your hotel around 8 in the evening. The pickup and drop is only available if you are staying in Old Quarter area. The tour price starts from 50 USD per person for a day tour. There are options for luxury cruise also if you want to stay overnight in HaLong Bay on the cruise. HaLong Bay is around 150 kilometers from Hanoi, which is around 2 to 3 hours drive. The road conditions are good, which makes it a smooth experience overall. Your tour buddy will guide you throughout your tour and also will provide all the interesting facts and information. If you are not a fan of guided tours, you can opt for going to HaLong Bay in a cab or public transport and then book the cruise from the HaLong Bay pier itself. On our way to HaLong Bay, there was a stop at Oyster farm to see the process of cultivating sea pearls. It was interesting since you rarely see how man succeed in changing nature.
At the Republic Garden, separate a piece of mandarin first and one cord next together. Yeah. Then put them in here and bring them to the ocean to grow them from 8 to 15 meters in depth.
It is a commercial and touristic place where they have a showroom also to sell this pearl jewelry, which you might find a little expensive. We stepped out for some fresh air and enjoyed some time watching the highway. As you move closer to HaLong Bay, you will start to see the blue skies and change in the landscapes. Before you get on your cruise, there are some formalities that need to be completed before onboarding, which is well taken care by your tour buddy. It is advisable to carry your passport along, however, we carried a Xerox copy. The onboarding time is 12 p.m. from the Marina Pier. The details about your trip will be provided in your ticket. You can carry alcohol and water along with you if you want to save some extra bucks on your trip.
So that's the boat, right? 2 floors. But yeah, during the time we stay on the boat, please, sir and madam.
As soon as we onboarded the cruise, we were offered drinks and food while our tour buddy talked about the safety guidelines and our tour plan. One of the highlights of any HaLong Bay tour is the delicious food that you will enjoy on the cruise. Seafood is a staple of Vietnamese cuisine, and on your HaLong Bay tour, you'll have the opportunity to taste some of the freshest and the most delicious seafood in the world.
Okay.
You can hop to the deck of the cruise to enjoy the most breathtaking features of HaLong Bay, its emerald color waters. This color is caused by the limestone cliffs and rock formations that make up the bay. Over millions of years, the rocks have weathered and eroded, releasing minerals and chemicals that give the water its distinctive color. We saw almost all types of ships and cruises. No matter which type of ship you choose, you will be surrounded by natural beauty of HaLong Bay with its emerald waters, towering limestone cliffs, and lush green vegetation. It's truly a one-of-a-kind experience that you'll never forget. The limestone cliffs and rock formations are the most iconic features of HaLong Bay. These natural wonders have been sculpted by the elements over millions of years and create a unique and awe-inspiring landscape. The first stop of our tour was T-Top Island. Visitors who prefer to stay on land can lay out on a sun longer, order tropical beverages, or sample the fresh local seafood, or just take a swim at this beautiful beach. The island is known for its pristine white sand beaches and crystal clear turquoise waters, making it a perfect spot for swimming, sunbathing, and snorkeling. For the active types, hiking up to the summit of T-Top Island is also an option. It's a 400-step climb, but trust us, it's worth the effort. The hike is not too difficult and takes around 20 to 30 minutes. The trail is surrounded by lush green vegetation, providing a peaceful and natural setting for visitors to enjoy. One thing is for sure, that you'll have to hike and climb a lot during your Vietnam holidays. Before we got on the cruise back, we geared up for the next stop to one of the largest cave in HaLong Bay, Sung Sot Cave, also known as Surprising Cave. Sung Sot Caves was first discovered by French in 1901, which took it upon themselves to name it Getaway Surprises. We climbed up 100 or so steps to the mouth of Sung Sot Cave. The cave covers a staggering 10,000 square meters. That's twice the size of the White House. The cave is about 30 meters high and sports a 500-meter long passage.
Limestone from the coastal rock. That's just why you see travel around the bay. You see like a rock will cut into many layers. And see too many small units.
The interior is separated into two cabins, the first of which is a small amphitheater type of a space connected by a small passageway to the larger cabin next door, which is big enough to hold 1,000 people or more. The cave is illuminated by colorful lights that highlight the impressive stalactites and stalagmites that have formed over millions of years. As we walk through the cave, pay attention to the unique formations and patterns that decorate the walls and ceilings. Vietnam has some of the best caves in the world. In fact, the largest cave in the world is in Vietnam, and it felt great when we just had seen one of the most incredible places on this earth.
Cô cẩn thận cho cháu từ này. Đi sang bên phải, đi sang bên phải con.
Đi Hà Lôi.
Đừng đi giật cục như thế. Giật cục như thế là sơn người luôn.
On your way back to the cruise, there is this beautiful pathway which is a hidden beauty of this place. The one thing which we really like about these natural places in Vietnam is that they have maintained them really well, even when there are a large number of tourists visiting these places every day. Also, HaLong Bay is a plastic free, which means that a single-use plastic is banned here. The next and the last stop was time for some adventure activities. We had a tough call though because we opted for a bamboo boat, having local fishermen rowing the boat for us instead of trying kayaking, which in the end we did regret. It will be 20 to 30 minutes of ride, and if you opt for kayaking, you will have to come back to the boat station within the same time. Look at this large entrance inside this magnificent cave that just opens up to the beautiful view of the limestones. I must have said this many times, but let me tell you again, HaLong Bay is picturesque and it's cherry on the cake if you are here on a sunny day. Now that's called the art of rowing the boat. These local fishermen are very good in their rowing skills. They are also gonna spin the boat all of a sudden, which is the best part of this activity, and the experiences it offers are never less exciting than kayaking, for sure. As the sun sets over the bay, the emerald waters take on an even more stunning appearance. The reflection of the sun on the water creates a beautiful shimmering effect, and the scenery is truly breathtaking. As you sail through the bay, you will have the opportunity to see local fishermen at work. The fishing boats and the floating villages are a unique and integral part of the HaLong Bay landscape. We are sure being there at the magical hour is a memory you'll definitely want to hold on to. We would highly recommend that there are two things that travelers cannot ignore when they come to HaLong Bay. The first thing is visiting limestone caves, and the second one is enjoying the magical sunset on this tropical paradise. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching.
When you put your hand in my jacket, I'm thinking so irrational. You flew me international now. And we can spend hours reading the signals, but that's so unoriginal. What if we took this back to my house? Under all these lights, I gotta take a minute to calm down. But I feel like if I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. I don't wanna feel like we're wasting time. Tell me, should I go and call up a taxi? We can make out for a play in the backseat. Please tell me now how that